Hello, my name is James Gasson, and for nearly 2 decades I have surrendered my life to music creation, composition, performance and recording. What I hope to do today is demonstrate my journey. This is me here. I am an incredibly creative person, and as a child I always wanted to be a cartoonist. However, throughout my teens, my increasing obsession with the punk and grunge bands of the time led me to teach myself to sing, to write songs, to play guitar, bass and drums. At the age of 17 I found my way to a small run-down studio in Portslade called Brick House, where I spent all of the little money I had on recording my songs, performing all instruments myself. As my obsession grew, I pursued music BTECs, eventually earning a BA First in music production, aided by projects such as this media composition piece, a rescore of the Sorcerer's Apprentice section of Disney's Fantasia. Following my degree, I often found myself working in London, either in small studios, venues or post-production companies. Eventually, however, I secured an internship at the Chicago studio of my recording hero, Steve Albini. Working alongside Steve, I was able to study his eclectic recording techniques firsthand and rapidly advance my knowledge of studio design, acoustics, microphones, analog recording principles, and the very best way to make a cup of coffee. Following this, I acquired my own equipment and offered local recording and production services. I modified consumer equipment to increase spec, purchased DIY preamp kits to emulate classic Neve modules, even constructed microphones from scratch, like these small electret mics. My latest venture has been to go back to Brick House, the studio where it all began, and transform it from the run-down shack it had become into a modern recording facility. This was an immense amount of work, but my dedication to music kept me going. At this studio I can implement all the recording techniques I learnt from Steve Albini, as well as maintain my love of experimentation. I have of course also built websites and social media sites for the studio and my recording services, which have all proven to be another way in which I can flex my creativity. Throughout my journey, I have developed an aptitude for many facets of audio recording practice, including a range of software packages, analog recording techniques, wiring, acoustics and mixing. However, I always feel that the most important aspects are also the most overlooked. This is what I have come to refer to as the sound engineering code. First of all, we have creativity. A person with all the equipment and no ideas pales next to the person who can think outside the box. Organisation. It is important to keep a clean, tidy, organised and methodical studio. A clutter-free environment lends itself to greater creative freedom and technical proficiency. Diplomacy. Musicians are sensitive and recording is stressful. This therefore requires that the engineer is patient and encouraging, but above all, nice and friendly. Finally, empathy. A good engineer must understand the heartache of not hearing through the speakers the music that is in your head. Above all, however, one of the reasons I love music so much is that it is a multi-discipline practice almost like no other. It features in equal measure creativity, physics, biology, psychology, physicality, energy, and pure, raw emotion. It therefore never gets boring. There is always something new to be discovered. So let me talk about music technology. The film composer, Hans Zimmer, said, "All I want to do is get the thing that is in my head out there into reality." This is exactly right, and exactly why advancing music technology is a wonderful and exciting thing. It offers new ways of bringing your visions to life, to achieve what was previously impossible. For years I played in a three-piece grunge band, which was a lot of fun but has its limitations. My current band utilises modern digital technology such as MIDI matrices controlling software-based live sets to enhance our sound and add an electronic dimension that was previously impossible. Projects like these are very exciting and allow artists more than ever to push the envelope of creativity to the limits of their imaginations. The mixture of acoustic and electronic music is possible now in a manner never before seen, such as with one of my favourite bands of the moment, Battles. However, advancing technology also brings with it the danger of a fast food approach to music creation and consumption, where fixing mistakes allows for sloppy musicianship, where bands rely on backing tracks, and where the quality of recorded music decreases to serve low-fidelity playback systems. This has provoked something of a backlash amongst audio purists, with a rise in vinyl sales, along with various artists and recording engineers choosing to revert back to traditional analog recording techniques. My hero, Steve Albini, refuses even to go near digital technology, recording exclusively to tape for all of his sessions. Whether or not this backlash proves to be a nostalgic blip remains to be seen. However, for all its inadequacies, digital music creation and consumption is here to stay, and it is undeniable that the practicalities it offers are invaluable to the world of modern music production. For my own career, it means that I could assemble a high-quality, compact, portable recording rig that allows me to record bands and artists anywhere, from their gig to their living room, and I can't help but feel that this is the way it should be. Recording studios should not have the monopoly on recording. Looking to the future, it is exciting to think what opportunities may lay ahead of us. Greater internet speeds may allow for real-time virtual collaboration. Higher storage capacities should encourage a move back to lossless audio formats. Touchscreen interfaces may force an abandon of archaic point-and-click systems. And greater integration of analog and digital technologies offer new performance possibilities. From my own side, however, I simply hope that we don't altogether abandon that which makes the phenomenon of music so emotionally potent in the first place, and that is the fundamental connection of humans collectively expressing themselves. If we lose the primitive ability to rhythmically bang drums together because we can't find the USB port, then we will lose the very essence that makes music so magical in the first place. Thank you very much, and that concludes my presentation.